Under the pale moonlight, on open fields, I held your hand. The breeze sang soft and real. Promises we made, thought they'd never fade, but time slipped through, pulling us away. Unfinished love, like a river gone still, a dying flame, no warmth left to feel. Though my heart still calls, you won't turn around. Unfinished love, forever unbound. The old path's grown wild, with weeds in bloom. My steps wander, searching for you. Days we shared now, just a passing breeze, slipping through my hands, lost with ease. Unfinished love, like a river gone still, a dying flame, no warmth left to feel. Though my heart still calls, you won't turn around. Unfinished love, forever Do you hear it too in the quiet of night? Our love soft hum fading out of sight. Do you hear it too in the quiet of night? Our love soft hum fading out of sight. Ooh, ooh. Do you hear it too in the quiet of night? Ooh, ooh. Our love soft hum fading out of sight. Ooh, ooh.
Carried it through the plains and dust, trusted it like sacred trust, but the needle spun around. No true path, no solid ground. It once knew stars, it knew the lines drawn through maps and old bloodlines. Now it trembles in my hand, as if the world forgot to stand. You can walk and still be lost. Even love can bear a cause. Not all tools know what they're worth. Like a compass without north. Some say it's broken, I'm not sure. Maybe truth just feels obscure. Maybe peace was never found by chasing lines upon the ground, so I follow winds instead of signs, trusting rain and crooked pines. Some hearts drift to prove their course like that compass without north. You can walk and still be lost. Even love can bear a cost. Not all tools know what they're worth. Like a compass without north. I kept your coat on the back of the chair, like maybe you just reappear. But silence been loud around here, and I can't make you care. I'm still burning like a back road fire, flickering under this cold desire. Your name still hits like a steel guitar, no matter how far. You ain't here, but it still hurts the same. Can't pour water on that flame. Tried moving on, but I just learned some love don't quit, it just burns. Saw your name light up my phone. Hard jump, but it's just a loan. Payment due, same old sting. Even ghosts still let it ring. I replay what we almost had over whiskey that's gone bad. Still wearing your goodbye like a song I can't unwrite. I'm still burning like a back road fire, flickering under this cold desire. Your name still hits like a steel guitar, no matter how far. You ain't here, but it still hurts the same. Can't pour water on that flame. Tried moving on, but I just learned some love don't quit, it just burns. I ain't begging for you to turn around, but damn girl, you lit up this town. Now every street feels like goodbye, and every sunset asks me why. Still burning like I did back then. Every never starts with when. You're gone, but baby still returns. Some love don't quit, it just burns. Handle worn by calloused hands, edges dull from broken plans. Stood above the aging tree, not sure what was meant to be. Years had pulled the branches low, roots too deep for wind to know. Still it stood through storm and squall, facing the axe that wouldn't fall. Not every blade is meant to bite, some just tremble in the light. Truth cuts clean or not at all, like the axe that wouldn't fall. Mercy weighs more than the steel, even when the pain feels real. Harder still to heed the call, to raise a hand then let it stall. So if you see a tree still there, know someone once paused midair. Some goodbyes don't ride
that wouldn't fall.
Had a talk with the mirror today. Didn't lie, but I looked away. Somewhere in the silence I heard all the words I never said, they burned. Didn't mean to let you slip. Didn't think I'd ever miss me like this. This a letter I never sent to the kid I used to be. All the nights I played pretend, trying to be what they wanna see. I was drowning in the crowd with a smile they couldn't see through. If you read this now, hope you know I still need you. Got dreams with dust on their backs, boxes taped in rooms I never unpacked. Some love I gave too fast, some I never gave back. Don't gotta fix it all tonight, just learn to breathe and call it fight. If tomorrow don't show, at least I try, at least I wrote. This a letter I never sent, but I whisper it when I break. Ain't no shame in what I've been, some of us learn late. I was walking around this world like I didn't deserve to be here, but I wrote it down. Now I'm trying not to disappear.
Wheels roll slow on gravel skin, past fences where no names have been. No map recalls, no sign remains, just curves like thoughts that never came. Boot prints fade in morning haze, like stories told but not replayed. You might have laughed or cried or ran, but the dirt forgets it all again. No welcome, no goodbye, just a stretch beneath the sky. You can leave or you can run down a road that remembers no one. An old barn leans, but still holds tight. Its windows blind to day or night. Birds don't sing and dogs don't bark. It's quiet here without a mark. You think you're carving something true, but it won't hold a trace of you. The earth don't ride, the dust won't save what the wind decides to wave. No witness, no undone.
said forever in a soft drunk tone. Bare feet on gravel, talking like we grown. Sky was slipping, but your hands held tight. Now it's echo in an empty night. I reread your message on that busted screen. You typed love you, but you didn't mean. And I fell through like rain on a Sunday roof. You were right here, and now I can't find proof. No slam door, no trail to chase, just a half-warm seat and your empty place. You kissed slow, then pulled away. Guess we both knew I'd fall through. Your gold chain still hanging off my dash. Your perfume ghosting that summer past. I still drive slow where you used to sing, but the echoes dry, no melody rings. My hands don't hold like they did back then. They just tremble, thinking what could have been. And I fell through like wind in a swinging gate. You left soft, but the ache showed late. No big fight, no midnight call, just a porch light flick and a harder fall. You smiled small, then slipped away. Guess we both knew I'd fall through. Now every beat I sing got your name in between. And I don't even cuss, but I miss you obscene. And I fell through like ink on a goodbye note. You moved on, I still catch your ghost. No slam door, no need to lie, just a story that never said goodbye. You lit slow, then walked away. Guess we both knew I'd fall through. I was patching up Ma's old porch rail, paint flaking off, wood gone pale. Found my name carved right near the edge. 6 years old, Dad said, go ahead. He lit a smoke, leaned back slow, said this house ain't much, but it's what I know. Back then I thought I'd never stay, now I'd give the world just one more day. Funny how the years just slip like rain on that old tin roof drip. You don't see what you're leaving behind till it's too far down that yellow line. That back porch light still flickers low, same one he fixed 20 years ago. And Ma still sets 2 plates each night, talks to him soft by the TV light. Love matters in that quiet glow by a back porch light that won't let go. I moved out, chased bigger dreams, bars and highways, busted seams, but no stage light ever came close to them fireflies dancing by the clothesline post. I miss the smell of old pine floor, the screen door slam I used to ignore. Thought I'd find more, turns out I knew everything I needed was right in view. I called Ma just the other day. She said the sky's been quiet, come home and stay. Didn't take much for me to fold sometimes. Even strong hearts get cold. That back porch light still flickers low, still shines like it did long ago. Ma still sets 2 plates each night, talks to him soft by the TV light. Love like that don't scream or shout, it just stays when the world burns out. You learn what matters in that quiet glow by a back porch light that won't let go. Back then, but I still wear his jacket now and then. A little torn, a little frayed, but damn if it don't still hold the weight. The back porch light still burns just right in the hush between the falling night. And though his voice is gone from air, I swear I still feel him sitting there. It ain't in the big things that love is shown, it's in the quiet when you're alone. And you learn what matters when the cold wind blows by the back porch light that won't let go. And the back porch light still lets me know there's a place called home I can always go. I used to hear that screen door slam at 5, Dad's boots kicking off, barely alive. Mom pour his tea, he'd kiss her hair. Now the porch just rocks, an empty chair. Mama hums to a radio low, crochet in her hand, moving slow. Still sets 2 plates out of old routine, like she's still caught in some old dream. And I swore I'd come home more, but time don't knock, it just slams the door. Now I stand here hat in hand, wishing I had been a better man. Love don't always speak out loud, it's a worn quilt or a broken plow. It's a light left on past midnight, waiting for the sound of your taillights. It's a hug that holds you tight without saying if it's wrong or right. It's the kind of love that don't ever fade, like a porch light or a seat she never trades. Hung across the attic chest, threadbare patches long at rest. Once it knew each mother's hand, Now it folds but doesn't understand. Lace from gowns and soldier sleeves, crimson square from autumn leaves. Names once whispered and it seemed, now just fade like distant dreams. No one asked where each stitch grew, or why the blue ones bled through. What once was love in cotton's glory is now a quilt that lost its story. Memory wears when no one's near, and warmth can vanish year by year. History sleeps in woven grace till time unthreads its quiet face. So if you see a fraying line, know it once held hands like mine. But nothing stays in faded glory, not even quilts that held a story.
Windows down, your hand in mine. Old bus waiting past the county line. You ain't said much since yesterday, but I felt every word you didn't say. Didn't cry, didn't plead, but girl, your silence cut deep. I kept my eyes straight ahead while your ghost danced in my head. And that old ride took more than miles. It stole the fire from our smile. And no bags packed, just hearts worn thin. I left the best part of me with you again. Midnight train humming low, told myself I had to go, but every note of this goodbye still echoes when the engines die. Rain fell slow on metal roof. You watched it all without a move. One last sip from your paper cup. That's how I knew we'd given up. Maybe next life, same road, same town. You'll be the one leaving, I'll be the one sticking around. That old ride keeps rolling by with pieces of you I still hide. I don't pray much, but last night I asked God if leaving makes it right. And now I hum your name
turn around, not miss the dance.
Sunrise paints the fields anew, where morning breaks with silver dew. The rooster calls, the breeze is slow, a gentle life in steady flow. Old porch swings creak with time's embrace, hands worn smooth, a weathered face. The stories told in quiet sighs, beneath the vast and open skies. Morning light on dusty roads, where simple hearts find sweet repose. No need for gold or city gleam, just honest work and gentle dreams. The creek runs clear, the horses graze, fields untouched by hurried days. A life that moves in tender ways, a song that time cannot erase. So here I stand, where earth feels home, in quiet fields where spirits roam. Morning light on dusty roads, where simple hearts find sweet repose. No need for gold or city gleam, just honest work and gentle dreams. Just honest work and gentle dreams. Lit a smoke by the tailgate, I was tossing out some beer cans. Didn't know you'd be behind me, didn't know I'd care again. We stood quiet in the gravel, crickets louder than our words. I said you look the same, you said that line still hurts. Didn't mean to stand that close, but girl, that night still knows. Half a smoke and half a heart, we never finish what we start. One more glance, one more flame, but we both knew it ain't the same. You smiled like you forgot, but I still felt that shot. Half a smoke and all I got. Said still drinking too much, I laughed, you still cut deep. You asked if I still miss you, I said only in my sleep. Your truck was running idle, but you weren't in a rush, like we were holding time between the ash and hush. Half half a smoke and one more lie. You said you're fine, I saw you rise. One more flick into the dirt, but you still know just where it hurts. We stood like ghosts that never left, both scared to take the next breath. Half a smoke and nothing left.
I laid the seeds at break of day, prayed the wind would know its way. But every night beneath the stars, that field still hung in broken bars. It wasn't storm, it wasn't drought, it was the silence drawn inside out. The soil remembers every step in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, but roots have wept in the field that never slept. Some ghosts don't haunt with cries or chains. They rise through wheat and autumn rains. And when you kneel to sow regret, the land don't let you just forget. So I rise before the morning dew, still hoping something will break through. But I've learned why no promise kept in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, the roots have wept in the field that never slept.
Had your name at the top, folded words I couldn't drop. Wrote it down round 2 a.m., then tore it up and wrote again. Didn't know what I should say, if you'd smile or walk away. So I left it in my drawer,
still unread, but one more. Thought time might heal the space, but your ghost don't leave this place. This is the letter I never sent, full of words that I still meant. Tried to move, but every turn led me back where old flames burn. You don't know what you don't read, but this thing still bleeds from me. You were more than just a name, you were every line I couldn't frame. Found it once behind my boots, yellowed edge but truth still roots. I read it slow like I was you, wondering if you'd feel it too. Some goodbyes don't need goodbye, they just echo when you try. This is the letter I never sent, full of words that I still meant. Tried to move, but every turn led me back where old flames burn. You don't know what you don't read, but this thing still bleeds from me. You were more than just a name, you were every line I couldn't frame. Maybe some love ain't meant to land, just life's folded in a trembling hand. This is the letter I never sent, but I still whisper what I meant. Under stars, behind closed eyes, where your voice still quiets mine. If someday this finds your hands, I hope you'll read and understand. You were more than just a name, you're the line I still can't change.
You were leaning on the screen door, cup in hand, sunset hitting that old porch swing just like then. I said, didn't think I'd see you back in town. You said, yeah, just passing through, not sticking around. Your smile faded halfway through your sip. I felt the years in the way you bit your lip. We stood quiet while the crickets came alive, like that moment knew we'd both just say goodbye. You asked if I still drove that beat-up Ford. I said she runs but not like before. Your laugh cracked like the August ground, dry but holding rain somewhere around. And we sat through the last night on the porch. Didn't rush, didn't say too much, just let it course. Your eyes looked tired but they stayed with mine like two old dogs who forgot the time. No big speech, no trying to rewind, just the sound of what we left behind. One slow night, one breath deep down, then you walked and I watched you drown in dark. Your truck kicked gravel at the edge of the lot, red tail lights blinked like a last shot. I wanted to run, but I stayed right there where the air still held your lemon hair. I don't blame you for the years you took. Hell, I lost pages from my own book. But if you ever feel the night turn cold, that porch swing's got room and it still holds. And we sat through the last light on the porch. Didn't heal, didn't hurt, just let it scorch. One last look, one small soft sound. Then you drove and I let you go. For now. Found your picture in a box, tucked behind my old red socks. Dust on the frame, but there you smile, like nothing changed in all this while. Coffee's cold, same kitchen light. Dog still sleeps where you said goodnight. It ain't like I can't move on, just some days hit a little strong. That porch swing don't swing the same. Your laugh still echoes when it rains. And it's quiet now, but it ain't peace. I still hear you in the breeze, like a song that won't let go. Still hum soft and sweet and low. Ain't no slam, no fights, no blame. Just faded like the flame, and I still sit here now and then, talking to you like it ain't the end. Store clerk asks if I'm doing fine. I say sure and fake a line. They don't see the way I pause at every corner where we once got lost. New girl smiled at me last week, but I still flinch when someone speaks your name like it's just some word. But for me, it's every chord I've heard. Tried to write you out a song, but that melody still comes on strong. And it's quiet now, but it ain't gone, like your shadow on the lawn. Every step still knows your sound. Every silence pulls me down. No big fight, no long goodbye, just slipped out beneath the sky. So I still sit here now and then, hoping maybe you'll walk back in.
Whose drum soft on dusty ground? Wind and sun make no sound. Eyes that blaze like fire bright, chasing dreams into the night. Main flows wild against the sky, racing clouds as they drift by. No fences hold this heart inside, only freedom as its guide. Running hearts on open plains, breaking free from all the chains. Spirit wild and untamed grace, a restless soul that owns this place. echo in eternity. So ride on through the endless space, carving trails with strength and grace, a symbol of the wild and true, the running horse I run with you. So ride on through the endless space, carving trails with strength and grace, a symbol of the wild and true, running horse I run with you. Pieces lie beneath the dust, faded prints, a quiet trust, broken frames of worn out smiles, scattered far across the miles. Every crack holds whispered tales of love that sailed, then turned to sails. Somewhere lost but still remains the gentle sting of faded chains. Fragments of yesterday still shine, though torn apart by hands of time. They're not gone, just rearranged, the beauty found in being changed, the being changed. Silent songs that no one sings, like autumn leaves without their wings, falling soft through memory's haze in the quiet of yesterday. Not all wounds will leave a scar, some fade softly from afar, yet still they mark the paths we take and shape the hearts we choose to make. Fragments of yesterdays remain, a tender loss, a quiet gain. Through broken glass the light will stream, a patchwork of forgotten dreams, forgotten dreams. Fragments of yesterday still shine, though torn apart by hands of time. They're not gone, just rearranged, the beauty found in being changed, in being changed, forgotten dreams.
swing still moves when wind slips through, but laughter left that afternoon. A scent once stayed in winter air, now only cold is waiting there. The road remains but not the ride. The songs still play but none reside. A chair still pulled, a coat still hung, yet all the old hellos feel young. Some things don't break, they just dissolve. No fault to fix, no one to solve. They leave like light at end of day. No sound, no trace, just fade away. No funeral for what slipped past, just rooms that echo something vast. Not everything can find its track. Some things, they never do come back. The hands that used to braid your hair now rest in photographs somewhere. The scent of earth after the rain can't bring that Sunday home again. Some things don't break, they just dissolve. No fault to fix, no one to solve. They leave like light at end of day. No sound, no trace, just fade away. No funeral for what slipped past, just rooms that echo something vast. Not everything can find its track. Some things, they never do come back. They say the time will mend the seams, but some threads fray inside our dreams. And though the doors remain unlocked, some voices never knock. So raise a glass to things once near, that vanished soft but stayed sincere. They didn't leave with any crack, just left and never once looked back.
There's a gate that creaks like Grandpa's laugh, still leans just right when the wind walks past. I sit out back by the sycamore tree, where Mama hung the clothes to dry on me. The porch still sings when you step just so. Same old boards from years ago. If these hills could hold what they've seen, they'd sing you stories soft and clean. And I'm older now, but when I'm here, the silence sounds like someone near. I still remember, golden as a late September sun that paints the roof with gold, hands that worked and hearts that hold. Maybe time just makes it clear, the things we lose still feel so near. I close my eyes and I'm back there in the fields I still remember. Found my name carved in the old barn wall, next to hers and a little heart small. We were 12 and stars were low. We thought the world moved just that slow. You can't hold time, but you can see where it danced and whispered to me.
There's a fence behind the barn out west, built straight by hands that tried their best. Left it open, left it wide, but nothing ever grew on either side. You'd sit and talk with eyes turned low, like planting seeds that wouldn't grow. Words like water, but dry as stone. Felt like loving you alone. Some hearts won't hold the rain, some roots don't want the ground. I gave you sun, I gave you time, still the fence stayed bare all around. You can't force bloom from iron lines, it's just a fence that grows no vines. I painted hope in every hue, hung old wind chimes just for you. But winds pass through like empty roads, no music ever took hold. Maybe some soil just won't keep, maybe silence grows too deep. I watched it every season through, waiting for a sign from you. Some hearts won't hold the rain, some roots don't want the ground. I gave you sun, I gave you time, still the fence stayed bare all around. Now I walk on with clearer signs, leaving the fence that grows no vines.
Used to catch the morning light, now it hides from day and night. Turned around without a frame, like someone tired of saying names. It saw too much too long ago, a younger face that used to glow. But silence grew too wide, too tall, so the mirror faced the wall. You can't undo what time will show, but you can choose not to know. Some truths are heavy when they call, like a mirror turned to the wall. It's not denial, just a pause, a break from battles lost to flaws. Some hearts retreat so they don't like that mirror, still and small. So if you find one tucked away, not broken, just too still to stay, it might reflect us after all. That mirror turned to face the wall. So if you find one tucked away, not broken, just too still to stay, it might reflect us after all. That mirror turned to face the wall.
Threaded with care through empty space, no tear to mend, no lace to trace. Still I work the needle slow, sewing where no fabric goes. She left before the seams gave way, but I stitched on anyway, not to fix what had been torn, but just to feel the thread was worn. Some repairs ain't meant to last, like promises or faded past. Still I stay against the cost, a stitch that held, though nothing was lost. It's not the cloth that keeps things true, it's what you're willing still to do. Even when there's nothing left to cross, you tie the thread and bear the loss. So if you find me quiet and still, with hands that shake but won't be still, know I lived for what love once brought, a stitch that held with no claw.
Crisp leaves fall slow on this winding trail. Golden hues paint skies where dreams set sail. Chill winds hum through branches bare and thin. Shifting seasons, stirring change within. Fields once green, now blush in amber light. Autumn's touch remakes the heart tonight. Autumn and change, they weave a timeless dance, turning pages lost, I find my soul's new start, embracing all that she's Do these woods still sleep when winter draws near? Will my heart keep pace with changes I revere? Autumn's fleeting glow lights up my soul's terrain, leading me through loss to bloom again.
She got the best of me. Saw her tail lights by the quick stop, didn't think she'd leave that fast. Half a tank and half a one, guess I should've known she'd pass. She said, don't wait up this time. Threw my hoodie in the seat, left her ring by the sink. Guess that's all she had to leave. She said goodbye with the gas pump running. Didn't cry, didn't look like nothing, just a shrug and a take care now, like we were strangers somehow. I stood there with a Coke in hand, watching her fade like the desert sand. That's how love dies. Say, yeah, this one. Just nodded like he'd seen it probably twice just yesterday. Some folks leave with suitcases, some just drive away. She said goodbye with the gas pump running, didn't yell, didn't say she's done it. And there I stood in my same old boots, feeling like some worn out fool, still holding on to nothing tight. Well, she turned left into the night. That's how hearts break. A gas station's quiet like fate.
Mama used to hum while hanging clothes, barefoot in a yard where daisies grow. Coffee cup half full, window view, she'd smile like the sun broke through. Hands worn out from working late, but she still packed my lunch at 8. Didn't say much, didn't need to, her silence always carried truth. I was too young to understand the weight she held with those small hands, but every stitch she sewed with grace built the man I am today. Mama's hands, they held my storms, wiped my tears and kept me warm. She never asked for thanks or fame, just prayed each night I'd turn out sane. Now I see those lines she earned, every scar, every lesson learned. Ain't no book could teach me right like her love in morning light. She clipped coupons and skipped new shoes just to keep me in clean school boots. Said, son, don't chase what fades too fast. Now I see what she meant at last. I still hear her when I fall. Get back up, you know you're strong. A whisper low but deep and clear, like she's always somewhere near. Mama's hands, they gave me roots, steered me straight in worn out boots. The world can spin and fall apart, but her love stays inside my heart. If I ever raise a kid someday, hope I do half of what she gave. 'Cause the greatest thing I've ever known was Mama's strength, carved into bone, carved into bone. Mama's hands, they held my storms, wiped my tears and kept me warm. She never asked for thanks or fame, just prayed each night I'd turn out sane. Now I see those lives she earned, every scar, every lesson learned. Ain't no book could teach me right like her love and morning light.
Kept it in my pocket deep, next to secrets I don't speak. Held it tight when your hand slipped, that old coin I never flipped. You stood there, eyes half closed, like you knew but never chose. Two hearts hung on frozen lips, waiting on a coin that never flipped. Could have been heads, could have been tails, could have chased or cut the sails, but silence wrote our manuscript, all 'cause the coin never flipped. Some love ain't fate or fire, just quiet dreams we never hide. A moment lost between the grip of a coin we didn't flip. Now I walk with jangling keys, no doors left, just memories. And that old coin still makes me trip, the one I never had the nerve to flip.
Knows the weight of years, worn down wood and silent cheers. A single glass, a folded quilt, 1,000 days that never built. No curtains drawn for anyone, no footprints chasing setting sun, just ticking sounds from distant rooms and shadows stretching into gloom. There's half a life left waiting house still stands, this heart still beats, but nothing knocks and no one greets. The mail arrives but stays unread, no voice to lift the things unsaid. The garden sleeps in overgrowth, like dreams abandoned out of old. Some lives don't end with final breath, they fade in silence, not in death. And though no tears are ever shown, it's possible to die alone. There's half a life left waiting here between the sighs and chandelier. No roads ahead, no winds to chase, just empty frames and stillness laced. The calendar still turns each day, but something deep forgot the way. This house still stands, this heart still beats, but nothing knocks and no one greets. There's half a life left waiting still, no letters signed, no willful thrill, just quiet air and years delayed, a soul that slowly slipped away. That porch still creaks at 9:30. Same loose board, same weathered pine. The chair rocks slow, though no one's near. But something warm still lingers here. Behind the glass, a single flame, burning low, but just the same. Through wind and storm, it always stayed, a quiet vow that never swayed. The window never went dark, even when you missed the mark. Through seasons lost and highways wide, a light remained, it never died. Your boots grew warm, your path unclear. You chased a dream, then disappeared. But someone watched the sky each day, in case you turned and came this way. It wasn't hope that kept it lit, but love that doesn't ask to quit. Not every light is meant to guide, some just wait and never hide. The window never went dark, held its glow when times were stark. Even now, with doors all closed, that light still burns, the one she chose.